Well, hello folks off YouTube. My name's Ian, and what a beautiful day. But it is a little chilly. But at least it's not raining. Has been raining. We're going to have to pull my finger out and get something done here. So last night, of course, I came in, opened the door, and I couldn't get any further than there. Pleased to say, I've now stripped all that cable and stuff. I've got a bit of a walkway, but I've only got that way getting in. Still got these two heavy buggers to sort out. Right, not raining. I've got space. I think I'm just going to tackle one of them this morning. I've got the trolley left over from the other welding set. Four cast iron casters, steel casters. So I'm going to get one of them out onto there, wheel it around somewhere, and see what's the best way of stripping them. That's we're going to have a play around with that one. Normally I just get an angle grinder, slate, knock them off, job's done. It's a lovely day. I fancy a play. I need to pull my finger out because A, just under there is a wood burner, which I promised for Sunday, so I need to get that out. B, on Monday, a couple of 3 days time, I've got about 100 fire extinguishers coming, so I better have somewhere for them to go, otherwise they'll be going behind the bins and that'll make the missus unhappy. Right, onwards and forwards. Well, with that on there, that should make it a little easier, but like anything else in life, I have another job to do first, and that is to take the satellite dish down. What satellite dish, you may ask? That one there, on the floor, right there, with my £20 Aldi cordless angle grinder. 2 minutes of a job. Zip, and it's off. Right, all I've got to do now, anything if I can get a bit of cable, go round with me pincers and pull all the cables out. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. You're halfway through a job and then your missus comes out with a cake and a coffee from a cup from my mate, all handmade. It's like there's a squinty face in the Eccles cake. I heard you, lad. Well, of course it started to rain, didn't it? So we moved on to the second job, which was get that wood burner out. It has proved profitable because once I moved all this stuff, I found a tub full of cable. Winner. Right, I'm after that, but that has got some serious stuff on top of it, and we're going to need some serious moving around. Oh, I tell you what, there we are. Rob, my mate Rob, Small Engines. Shed got robbed a couple of weeks back, lost all his tools. Promised him a toolbox. Now, I wouldn't have known to look there for it, I'll be quite honest. So, kind of. Yeah, oh, take that off. Put it on to stop my hair getting wet. Well, my head getting wet at least. I wouldn't have known to look there, to be quite honest. It's the old brain cells. Forget where you put things. So, we will just carry on diving in. Well, at least there'll be two things gone out of the shed, won't it? But anyway, first we have to get at it. So, I don't like doing this. I said I don't like doing it. I do this every weekend. Every weekend I take some stuff out and use the car as temporary storage. I know, don't go giving me the riot act. I know I've got to get rid of it all, and I'm working on it, I promise, but it comes in faster than I can deal with it. I could always say no. Do you want that? No. 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 Seems like I'm not very proficient at saying no. Well, we're getting there, I think. Right. The crutch of the matter is... the crutch. Oh, forget it. Okay, what have I got? I need that out. On top of that is a couple of old heavy mill vices. I need to be having a look at them sometime. I can take them off and I can, no choice then, I can either slide it this way, but if I slide it this way I've got to move all that, or I can move that and slide it forward, pull it out. Only problem is that's a two-handed lift. That is just completely full of milling and gear cutters and stuff like that, slitting stuff. Shut it. One day, John's workshop, I will go through that one day. So at the moment I get rid of that. I've saved myself half a cubic yard of space which I can fill up with something else. It doesn't happen like that. I'll tell you what happens. I move that. I've moved, and that toolbox for Rob Small Engines. So 3/4 of a yard of cubic space I have created in here. And all that's happened, in the blink of an eye, whatever was here has just gone boom and expanded to fill that space. You wait, once I put everything back, it'll look no different. And that's years of experience telling you this. Believe me. Oh, I so much want to get at me stuff. Oh, there's my rotary table. There. There's my chuck, there's my demagnetizer, big chuck, all my milling bits, and there's another two under there actually as well. Eek. One day, Ian. One day, lad, one day. See, almost a surgical extraction. You wouldn't even know I've had to move much in the shed, would you? No, not at all. So, awkward leaning over, one-handed, canted lift. But we've got it out. Like I say, with that out and that out, we've got space. It won't work like that, I've already said it. Right, I'm going to have to tidy up now, so I'll tidy up. So I can tidy up now, and I think I'll be able to tackle this transformer. See you shortly. Well, folks, it's just not happening. From a day of doing some scrapping, I've ended up a day of doing shed Tetris. And you know the worst thing about it? I mean, stacking it up nicely. Advice has got to go somewhere else. It's it can go on top of something, but I need something rectangular and tall to go there, and I'll find something. But I seem to have hemmed myself in a little, and the worst thing about it, a bottle of beer is down there, way down there, and looks like I'm going to be off the beer for a short while. Oh dear. Well, folks, as you can see, we're losing the daylight. Oh, the lights have come on. So there's still quite a bit of stuff outside, but I'm actually, well, I think I'm winning. That's stacking up nicely there. Temporarily just put me wire, I'm saving. there, empty tins. More importantly, I can reach my beer. I'm going to call that it outside, just bring that in, because I need to carry on, clear my bench, start stripping all these hand dryers I got given. Never ends, does it? Never ends. Like I say, more importantly, I got to my beer and then thought I'd just listen to a little bit of folk songs. Go on, type in 5 penny piece Big Jim and listen to that. It's a funny song. I know I did send it to Grant McIntosh once. I think he found it funny. Right, Ian, in his shed. Listening to Big Jim. If anybody ever feels like it, just listen to this one song, which is by the Horton Weavers. Room in the Sky. Honestly, it's I just might be of that generation where that invokes something. You know, what it's about is people who's in the UK, tenements, you know, back-to-back houses, terraced houses, not much room, but a proper community. And somebody, somewhere, once upon a time thought, what a good idea, knock all these houses down and build high-rise flats and stick all these folk in these high-rise flats. And that's what this song's about. And like I said, I'm from that generation where, I mean, my town has changed dramatically over the years. And houses have just been, communities have just been bulldozed, got rid of. And they just take a person and think, well, you can take that person and stick them somewhere else. Nah, you've destroyed a community. Anyway, I'm getting all maudlin. Do me a favour, the Horton Weavers, Room in the Sky. Just listen to that one song for me. And Big Jim, that's a good one as well. It's time to go in now and have some food, have some tea, because it's only 5:15. Won't be dinner till later, which sounds an oxymoron. What? I mean, what? What? I'm not a scrubber. I like a clean shed, you know. Wow, just look at that clean space. One wheel on my wagon, and I'd still rolling along. Them Cherokees are after me, but they won't. I don't know the rest of the words. But I'm gonna a happy song. I'm gonna get in there. Hang on. Haggity ho. Oh, right. Ian's winning. Absolutely winning. Well, okay. Oh, I'm in the t-shirt because I've got the fire on, haven't I? You know, like I said, roaring away in the corner, but you can't tell because the door's shut. But, wow. Oh, God, what time is it? Big hands on the little hands on the 25 to 8. I'll be expecting a call from Guido 1 Delt shortly. Rings me every Friday night. It's nice to keep in contact. But we're winning. Oh, the don't swear, Ian. That big lump outside with the coils on. Nope, it's still there. I know, I put it there. I put it there hours ago. I've walked past it all day, hours in, hours out. As soon as it goes dark, I went outside the shed and fell over it. Don't go there. Right, I'm going back to half a wheel on my wagon. I'm going to try and tattle that bench, and then I'm going to try and make this into some sort of video worth watching. Oh, right, okay, worth watching, hang on. So, let's have one wheel on my wagon, and I had a visit today to my shed, 2 YouTubers. I had this guy, focus, Bootsowen, and he came and was very interested in some of the solar power stuff I had, and we had a great chat. And he actually, from here, went to the old Anvil yard for a weigh-in. I got on the phone and oh, it's not like that anymore, is it, getting on the phone? But I got on the phone and told Ellie, the lovely Ellie at the yard, that guy with a red shirt, bright orange bobcat, will be coming in and treating Reet. I spoke to him afterwards, and he says, unbelievable, best prices for non-ferrous that he's got round about. And he's not from here, he's from Manchester, so that's about 14 miles away. Not a great deal distance, but it just shows. So thumbs up to the Scrap Trade Centre, that's called the Old Anvil Yard, treating someone that I said go over there, and I just had a notification, and he's treating him right. Now, Bootsowen there, I didn't film anything, but he filmed a little visit to the shed, and that will be up shortly. So when I get that, I'll put a link out to him. Now, he also brought a great guy. How do I put this? Very interesting guy called AndrewLeigh. He has a channel called AndrewLeigh. Ah, there we are. AndrewLeigh asked why I couldn't find it. I put a space between the W and the L. The Leigh bit was easy because that's my hometown. So there's AndrewLeigh. Yeah, I owe Leigh a bit of an apology, really. I have to publicly here offer Andrew an apology. He was very, very interested in his own subject, solar power, solar engineering. And a lot of it was just going straight over my head. He was going about the RMS of this, and you've got a DC, AC, and he's talking about the voltage and the output and the input of solar panels and an array, and you have 2 arrays linked to this, going to an inverter linked to that, and the RMS equals to the square root of this, and it's like, whew. So apologies, Andrew. It was interesting, but I didn't understand a word you was on about, to be quite honest. I have phoned him up and offered my apologies and said, I hope I didn't look ignorant. It's like me going to talking to I don't know, an economist, you know, who's, well, forget it, you know, a quantum mechanist. We've had a good day in the shed today. Didn't pan out like I wanted it to. It was like, make some space, strip down those big heavy lumps of transformers, and that ended up with Boots coming, buying some inverters off me, clearing some space. A friend I know who wanted a wood burner for a party next weekend, digging that lot out, giving it him, came for it. Honestly, you won't believe it, as soon as I lifted that out, it must be like psychic connection, I'm like, oh, thank flipping heck I've done that. I immediately got a phone call. Is it ready to come and collect? I said, yes, thank God it is. So he came up for that. He's more than happy. I've gained half a cubic yard of space in my shed. I've even managed to hoover the floor, vacuum the floor. Hoover, of course, is a generic name for a vacuum cleaner. And we're dragging this video out no end. So, Ian in his shed. I am going to, it's only 20 to 8 in the evening. I'm going to work my way into that lot, try and get my bench ready for a big influx of fire extinguishers. And of course, you lot take care. I'll try and take care. See you lot soon. Ta-ra.